This morning, we're blessed to have author Mary Firestone. She's a Santa Barbara resident. She's talking about her new book, Trusting the Dawn. It's right here. Now, Mary lived through the Montecito mudslides back in 2018, and that experience inspired this work. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the mudslide obviously was a tremendous trauma. I was trapped in my house on my bathroom counter for 5 hours. I thought that my husband and child had been lost. I watched, much of my house get washed away, and I thought they were in it. Yeah, it was it felt like the apocalypse. And I have my background in clinical psychology, so I knew that what I was experiencing in the aftermath was PTSD. I was having symptoms of that. And yet, I found myself feeling frustrated by that label and, I don't know, like getting cursed by that.
And somebody who hasn't experienced a traumatic event like that, what are some symptoms of PTSD that people might overlook that you experienced?
So there's, nightmares, having trouble sleeping, digestion, your fear response is kind of permanently in the on position. So a lot of anxiety and, anticipating that anything could kill you at any moment.
Not a great way to live.
No.
So you took that experience, you put it in this book because you wanted to turn around that trauma and make it a healing experience, a growth experience. Talk about that.
Exactly. So that is where the book came from. It was about a year later, I was on my way back from a college reunion where I'd been telling and retelling the story, and I realized that there were so many blessings that had come from that experience too, and from the healing of it, not just the contraction of trauma, but often in our everyday lives, we just go along as is unless we're forced to kind of turn in and go deeper. So through healing, I found incredible growth, and this whole new life kind of opened up for me. So I wanted to share that with others, and so that they know they're not alone and that there is hope and that you're not permanently damned because you've been through a trauma.
And you've talked to people who've read the book. What are they getting out of it? And if someone gets this book, what can they expect to get from it?
I think that's the main thing. It's sort of like you're not alone. And I interviewed all different kinds of trauma survivors so that others can find themselves in the book. And then the second half is all different kinds of healing modalities, from the more traditional to shamanism to flower essences, everything I tried, and who it's right for, wrong for. So it's kind of like a handbook for getting through trauma.
That's incredible. And where can people get Trusting the Dawn if they want to purchase it?
You can get it locally at Chaucer's and Paradise Found, and then it's on Amazon and Target and Barnes & Noble, anywhere that books are sold.
All right. Thank you so much, and thanks for sharing your story and how you healed yourself, and we really appreciate you being on here this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.